Hello and welcome to a relaxing Disney day. We weren't going into the parks today, so we decided to get a change of scenery and head over to Fort Wilderness Resort in the morning. I'm a huge fan of having non-park days when we go to Disney. I think it gives you a chance to explore other areas, go to some resorts, see things that you normally wouldn't see, and it allows you to just kind of take your time and slow down. I wore this super light and comfy flowered dress. I've had this for years and it's one of my favorite Disney dresses because it is so light for those hot Florida days. We took the boat from Magic Kingdom over to Fort Wilderness. It's such a beautiful way to get around some of the Disney properties, especially early in the morning because there were hardly any people on the boat with us, so it was like we had our own private transportation over to Fort Wilderness. It was also really nice because as we were going over, the captain of the boat was talking to us and he was from New York, and so we kind of knew where Nova Scotia was, and we were talking about the show The Curse of Oak Island, which funny enough, I'm actually at Oak Island Resort right now, so that's a fun little tie-in to this video, I guess. So when we got to Fort Wilderness, we decided just to go to the quick service restaurant, which is called, I think, P&J's Southern Takeout. We wanted to get Mickey waffles, so I got those, and I also got a s'mores iced coffee. They're both delicious. Even though we could have gotten Mickey waffles at Pop Century, we thought it would be fun to go somewhere different. We ate outside at a picnic table and it was just so nice with the breeze and the sunshine. It was a really great start to the morning. So the other reason we want to visit Fort Wilderness is to see the horses at Tri-Circle D Ranch. I think this is such a hidden gem at Disney, especially if you're looking for things to do when you're not going into the parks. They have Cinderella's carriage there, which is beautiful. I could stare at it all day. And then of course there's tons of the horses. So some of these horses would pull like the Main Street vehicles at Magic Kingdom. They might be in the parades like the Halloween parade. They're kind of used for a variety of things throughout the parks, and so they are considered cast members, and they have their little cast member name tags with their names on it outside of each of their enclosures, which I think is so adorable. I really liked one of them was named Cheeto, and I thought that was just the cutest name for a horse. All of the horses are so gorgeous and some are so big, the video just doesn't even do them justice, and I think it's just really fun to be able to go visit them at Disney. They also have pony rides for kids here, which I think is super adorable. So after spending some time with the horses, we took the boat back over to Magic Kingdom and then got the bus to Pop Century. We spent the majority of the afternoon at the pool. It was really nice and relaxing. It was a beautiful day. It was much needed after some really long park days. Around 4 p.m., we headed back to the Magic Kingdom area to start our monorail crawl. So we had all been to the monorail resorts in the past, but we wanted to do the crawl in order to experience something different this time. We wanted to be able to really spend some time in all of the resorts, visit some of the lounges we had never been to before, try some tasty drinks, and just have a relaxing evening. Plus, I just love riding the monorail. After the Skyliner, it's probably my favorite form of Disney transportation, so I will take any excuse to ride the monorail, especially if it involves appetizers and cocktails. Our first stop was the Contemporary. And we went to the Steakhouse 71 Lounge. I thought it was super nice. There's not a lot of seating there because they do have the restaurant, so most people are kind of just waiting for a table to be ready. So there's a few sections of couches and chairs, but I just really liked the vibe of it. It was very like clean, simple. I just really liked it. I also really enjoyed my drink. I got the last concourse and I thought it was really good, a nice light drink. Not too sweet, very good. We also shared the onion rings, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but my mom and Bruce did really like them. After our drinks, we went into the stores at the Contemporary and kind of looked around the resort a little bit, and then got the monorail to our next stop.
Villas and cabins, one of the newest additions to the Disney Vacation Club.
Stop number 2 was the Polynesian Resort. This is probably my favorite of the monorail resorts. I just love how tropical and laid back the vibe is here. And the lobby is absolutely stunning. We went to Tambu Lounge and shared the ohana noodles, which we'd heard so much about, and they were definitely worth it. They're very yummy. I would absolutely get them again. And I got the rum swizzle to drink, which is obviously a very Polynesian-esque drink. It was really, really delicious. I think it was probably my favorite of the night. Then we decided to spend some time out on the Polynesian beach. You can see the castle off in the distance, you have the bungalows, they pipe in like Hawaiian music. It's a really nice way to relax at the Polynesian. If I were staying at this resort, I would probably never leave this spot. It just doesn't even feel like you're at Disney anymore. It feels like you're on a tropical island somewhere. I actually think sitting on this beach was my favorite part of the monorail crawl. I could have stayed there all night, especially because they pipe in the music to Happily Ever After and you can see the fireworks. I have watched the fireworks from there before and I would absolutely recommend it. Next, we headed to our final stop, which was the Grand Floridian. This lobby is just breathtaking. It doesn't matter how many times I step foot in there, I will always be in awe. It's just so beautiful. Everything is so luxurious looking and it's just grand. They named it well. We went to the Enchanted Rose, which is Beauty and the Beast themed. It's very pretty and moody with like the dark lighting and the colors that they used. I wasn't really crazy about any of the drinks on this menu, so I probably wouldn't go back here in the future, but it was nice to experience this time and kind of like take in that atmosphere. I ended up getting the Sunny Margarita, which was just a basic margarita. Nothing special, definitely my least favorite drink of the night. Of course, we had to spend some time looking around the lobby before we left. Once we felt we had taken it all in, we got the monorail back to Magic Kingdom. While we were waiting for our bus back to Pop Century, we were able to see some of Happily Ever After, which was the perfect ending to a great Disney day outside of the parks. In the next video, we'll have an even better view of Happily Ever After because we went to the fireworks dessert party in Magic Kingdom. Make sure you're subscribed to see that video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!